Alright, what's up, guys? We are back with Claymore, chapter 153, Silver-Eyed Warriors, part 4. Um, so last chapter we actually like started to get into like the nitty-gritty of Teresa versus Priscilla, the final fight. But Galatea showed up, man, with the Rabona Warriors, and I'm interested to see. I mean, they said that they wanted to bear witness to the final battle, the ultimate battle, or whatever. Um, yeah, I don't know. It just seemed like their appearance just seemed really weird. Like I don't know if something more is gonna happen with them, but I'd be shocked because it feels like we're kind of pressed on time. But yeah, I don't know. It just kind of seemed weird. But yeah, let's get into it. Okay. To burn it into our eyes. Do you understand the situation? Of course. That's why everyone unsure of their ability remained in Rabona. Those of us who came are too crazy to care what happens to us. All right. But let me ask something. I never sensed such massive Yoma energy. What is that? What do your eyes see? It's Claire. What? It looks like our comrade and friend who was ranked 47. God, and I love that it's Miria who's kind of breaking that revelation to the Rabona group. Um, God, dude, oh my God, and Teresa's just kind of like bobbing and weaving, just going like this, dodging every single one of Priscilla's attacks. Beautiful. She just kicked Priscilla too. God, dude, she's so good and just so cool too, man. Looks like she sent her into the ground. But Priscilla kind of appeared behind her, and, and her attack just went right through Teresa. All right. Teresa's ability, or Teresa's agility can win this. Priscilla's getting a little bit agitated. Yeah, what is she doing? She's like stomping on the ground. What the hell is she doing? She destroyed her own foot and then regrew it. Hmm. Maybe every time she regenerates, she gets stronger. Huh. Interesting. Oh wow, this is a nice little wide shot. Okay. I can't see her. Impossible. She's faster than Hysteria's awakened form. Her lateral imbalance created openings, but not anymore. God, Teresa is so good. There you are. Just I'm just like picturing her saying that in the most like nonchalant like voice ever. Like it's funny because when Priscilla was actually like breaking off her own leg to regenerate it, Teresa for a moment, like for a panel, she actually looked like kind of like what is she doing, right? I don't want to say like concerned, but just like she had a face of like what the hell's going on for a moment, and then so you juxtapose that moment into like literally like 2 pages later, and her just being like, oh, there you are, like just not even phased, right? With a smile on, still that smile on her face, man. It's the best. um what? Yeah, everyone's just like, what, who like who is this girl? um Stop. Every time you break her, she. Oh, okay. So Teresa's just like, oh. But I think that's pretty much the first time we've actually seen her getting hit to like to that degree, right? Teresa. Okay, but she managed to break off the arm. I've got a nasty kick. Is that from Rafaela? Ooh. It looks like Teresa didn't even really know that she had that, right? It's funny because she has been utilizing that for this fight. This is the first time that she called that she specifically called it out. So Teresa, like so far, she hasn't really like changed her strategy or anything like that because like now we know that like okay like pretty much every attack that Teresa has done has been able to like break off a limb or some kind of chunk off of Priscilla's body. But we just found out this chapter that this is in turn like making Priscilla stronger because she just regrows that part and somehow it makes her stronger every time she does it. Um, so you would think that with Teresa knowing this now that she would change her strategy and I don't know. It just looks like she's just kind of like going about it the same way. Like I don't even know like what do you aim for at that point because obviously you can't just be like cutting off her limbs left and right because then she'll just grow back and she'll just be stronger. The same thing happened with her head. If you cut off her head, will she just grow back? Um, do you go for her heart? Like I don't know, man. Um, yeah, I'm just curious to see like will she change her strategy knowing this now? But seemingly she won't. Something's coming out of Priscilla's body. That's messed up. There's no end to her. What can we do? Get back. She'll drag you. Oh, is she actually pulling people inside of her? Looks like I may get scratched after all. Teresa, man. Oh, I love her. Wait, don't tell me that this is the reason why the Rabona Warriors are here. That they're gonna get pulled into this. I'm gonna be so mad if that's the reason why they're here. That they were here specifically so they could get pulled into whatever this thing is. Um, I just gotta appreciate the destruction for a little bit. Okay, very nice. Okay, so all of them were able to jump back. What about Teresa? Did she dodge? Did she dodge? She's advancing through this. Yeah, she cut off her head, but okay, but she's just growing it right back. She's just saying, Teresa, Teresa. All right. And she just broke right through Priscilla again. Teresa. Oh, Teresa's eyes. Uh oh. And she's bleeding too. Interesting. All right, so is something actually coming out of her? Right, because you can see, yeah, you can see the hand and the legs. All right, Teresa's still advancing through. No, Teresa. The more you cut her, the more she. Teresa, are you. Whoa. Trying to bear the full brunt of Priscilla's hate. Here I go, Claire. So is this something that like no, I don't even want to entertain that idea, but um wow, okay. Oh my god, dude. That's a really cool design. Um all right, let's see what Teresa's got in store now. Okay, so she's awakening that Yoma energy. It's like a tumultuous ocean swallowing the land. And mind you, this is Galatea who's describing it. Teresa's awakening, yep. Also, the fact that she I mean, so we can assume that this is like Priscilla's like final form, quote unquote. And for it to be that formidable, that Teresa's like, okay, I need to awaken for this, I think is pretty telling. Um, Also, what a shot that this is down here with like the mist covering over Teresa's awakened form. Hmm, what is this? I've barely changed. My legs seem a little lighter. Whoa. And my back feels a little heavier. She's grown. Whoa, dude. She's completely naked though. Why? Or is she? Or is that just like fur? That's all that's over her body. Huh, I don't know. I'm assuming next chapter we'll get like the full bodied look at her. Um, cool. Yeah, I'm down for this. Cause yeah, cause for the most part, like the awakened sort of forms that we've seen have always taken, or like for the most part, have taken more of like an animalistic sort of form. Um, so I think it would be cool if like yeah, like obviously we see the wings, but like if her full body is like covered in like feathers or in fur or something along those lines, I think would be really really cool. Um, I'm so excited to see her. What like we just saw like I feel like Priscilla barely broke a sweat in these two chapters that we've seen her fight, even in the Cassandra fight as well. So seeing that taken to like the next level, right? I'm I feel scared for Priscilla, honestly. Like that's kind of my thinking here. Um but yeah, man, I guess that's pretty much it for the chapter, man. I'm just really excited. And also like back to the awakened forms that we've seen that like they've always like aside from the animalistic like aesthetics that they've had um like they always manage to look like drastically different from their their normal like quote unquote like human original form, right? I think it's really interesting that Teresa, out of all the characters we've seen in this series, has managed to remain the most human, like quote unquote human, right? Um, she's been able to retain like her like original like natural form more so than any other character I feel like we've seen in this series so far. Um, which I don't know if that's just like a special case or what exactly allows that to happen with Teresa. Does Claire sort of play into that happening? But yeah, I don't know. I just find that really interesting how um because I mean she even points it out that her that she's barely changed, right? So that also brings about a couple other questions is like is this a new form? Like, has she ever awakened before? Um, because if she has awakened before, then I would think that the awakened form that she's done in the past has looked different to the one that she has currently right now, because otherwise this wouldn't be a surprise to her. Her retaining like basically her natural state wouldn't be a surprise to her because then she would have already seen it before, right? So if she has been pushed in a fight where she needed to awaken before in the past before she died, you would have to assume that like it was a way different like aesthetically it looked way different than this form right now. Maybe. And again, that's assuming that she has ever fought against anyone in her lifetime that has actually pushed her to awaken, which I feel like it's doubtful, right? That she's ever gone up against someone who's done that. Um, that has pushed her that far, but regardless, like her reaction to this was almost like a reaction of like someone awakening for the first time, right? Like this is her first time seeing this form. Um, so yeah, I don't know. Very curious about that. But regardless, I love it because after everything I just said, it's and I don't say this like to be like derivative or whatever, but it's like a simplistic beauty, right? It is like at its core, it's so simplistic, but like there's just like a natural beauty in that simplicity. Um, with just like the huge wings and Teresa basically unchanged. Like it's beautiful, man. Um, I'm excited to see what she can do next, man. I'm really excited. And I feel like her agility is going to be absolutely off the charts. And we thought she was agile before. Just imagine what she's going to be like now with wings. But yeah, man, that's pretty much it for the chapter. Like, comment, subscribe for more Claymore, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.